Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look like a fob right now. I just got done filming. So I got a choker and a t-shirt on, but hey, I'm comfy and I'm just here to chat with you guys real quick. So today's video is about Moana. So it's a little review. I'm like, what am I doing a video about? I just did this little smoky eye video for you guys, so that'll be up probably before this one. Actually, I think this one might be up, so just scratch that. I'm here to review Moana for you guys. As you guys know, I did a little makeup tutorial for Moana. Moana is the first Polynesian princess. I know some people are saying Lilo's the first no, she was not a Polynesian princess. No. She wasn't a princess. That was like a totally different movie as far as I know. So Moana is the first Polynesian princess. So let's get right into this. Oh, my nose is running. My nose only runs when I wear makeup. Why? I don't know. So starting off from the beginning, I know I'm so late. Like this came out like 3 weeks ago or so, and I just watched it yesterday or the day before. I think it was Saturday night with my husband and my parents. Kind of just going out of nowhere with this. I have nothing written down. I'm just saying how I felt about the movie. So when it first started, I sat down and we were like the only Polys in theater. I think there was like another group of Polys, like a lady with her 2 kids. But I don't know if I was the only one, but I felt like I was already starting to get emotional. This is about our people. It was just crazy seeing other people there that weren't Polynesian, because I was just like, hey, this movie is about me. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt really good vibes and everything. In the beginning of the movie, this lady had all her, so that's the only thing about watching Disney movies. I don't normally watch movies in theaters, especially kid movies like that, because, sorry, house watches. Because like I can't concentrate. I'd rather watch it at home, like wait for it to come out on DVD or whatever. Chill, I can make my own popcorn at home. I can have my own snacks at home. And you're not around kids. I don't like being around too much people because I just feel overcrowded. But this lady sat behind us and she had all these kids, and then her friend was there with all her kids. So it's just like they were talking the whole time, being obnoxious, and I was just like, shut up. Into the movie, they kind of quieted down, so whatever. So it's just crazy. Like the previews were really good. There's a lot of new cartoons that I'm wanting to watch, like hilarious. Singing starts basically, and I just felt super, like I got the chill, like I'm getting the chills right now. When all you hear is the people singing in Samoan. I think it was Samoan. My dad said it was Samoan when they're first singing. And then you see the Disney thing appear. So that was just crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, like I felt like so, like I'm getting the chills right now. But that was just incredible. That was amazing. So you see the grandma, I forget her name. I'm so bad at names, you guys. Tala, I think, I don't know. But you see the grandma and she's telling them stories. She's like the village crazy lady. And she reminds me so much of my Auntie Lorraine. Oh my gosh, Auntie Lorraine, if you're watching this. She reminds me so much of her, because every time I think of the islands, I think of girl, don't start crying. Every time, what? I didn't think I was gonna get emotional. What the heck? I do not want to cry. I don't want to be lit. I don't want to be cheesy. Okay, I can't cry. I have a smoky eye on right now. Okay, hold up. Let me take a breather. When I think of I remember always going back for summertime, spending time with my Auntie Lorraine. We would be in Hilo or else Hawaii, Honolulu. But she just reminds me of my Auntie Lorraine. And when my sister first watched it, my older sister watched it before me, she was like, oh my gosh, that reminds me of Auntie Lorraine. And she does, she really does. Not saying my auntie is crazy or anything, but she's she's crazy in a good way. Like she's such a good time. I love being around her. And I remember, just a little memory for you guys, when I was in Hilo with her, Kelsey stayed back, she was sleeping. But me and Auntie Lorraine went in the morning to go, boogie boarding. She took me out there, so I'm out there freaking boogie boarding, and she was there with me for a little bit boogie boarding, and then I just went on my own way. I ended up in a little drift or undertow, I don't know what the heck it's called, but I ended up kind of going out further and I got stuck. So I'm trying to swim back to shore, and I see my Auntie Lorraine. She's sitting on the shore just casually talking with some guy, some other doctor or something. I don't know who he was. She's just chilling, and I'm like, Auntie, help me! I was like, help me, I'm drowning! Because I didn't know, I'm not from the islands, I'm not used to swimming in the ocean and stuff, but we would go there in like summertime and stuff every so often. And she's just sitting there waving at me, and she was like, no, you'll figure it out. you'll figure it out. So I'm just like, this lady about to make me drown. She's about to let me drown. So anyways, I'm out there drowning. I finally used up like all my energy. Then I was like, take me wherever, like just, if you're gonna take me out to sea, take me out to sea, whatever. So finally, since I stopped fighting it, it ended up bringing me back to shore. I'm like laying there like dead on the shore with my boogie board right next to me. And my auntie walks up and she was like, honey. And she has like the sweetest voice ever. I love my Auntie Lorraine. She was like, you as an islander, you always will have a connection to the ocean. I don't remember her exact wording, but she was like, you will always have a connection to the ocean. No matter where you are, you know, no matter if you don't live close to an ocean, whatever. She was like, whenever you're in the ocean will always take care of you. And I just always have kept that in my mind. Like, I kept that in my mind until this day. I think I was like 16, 17, I don't know. And I was like, dude, that ocean straight almost killed me. What kind of connection is that? So she was like, you as a Polynesian person, you will always have a connection to the ocean. So that kind of reminds me of the Moana story, because Moana is connected to the ocean. The ocean chose her, you know, if you watched it. If you haven't yet, then you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. But basically Moana has the ocean chose her to go ahead and get Maui and replace the rock back to Te Fiti, I think the name is. So anyways, yeah, the village crazy lady, which is Moana's grandmother, she reminds me so much of my Auntie Lorraine. Auntie Lorraine, I love you so much. Yeah, so she's basically telling the kids stories. I don't want to go through the entire movie because if you guys haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But one thing I did notice when Moana got older, oh, she's so beautiful. Like they really, they did such a good job on her. Like she looks amazing. She's just the whole time I'm just staring at her. I'm like, I know this is a character, but dang girl, you are beautiful. She is so pretty. And her hair is just so beautiful and long and curly. Like I felt like they did a really good job in depicting, is that the word? The Polynesian princess, because she has like thicker thighs and legs and arms, and that's, most of us polygirls are like that. We got them big calves, stuff like that. And I felt like they did a really good job kind of, you know, making the image of her or whatever. As far as, since we're talking characters, as far as Maui goes, I really like him. He's really funny. I wish there would have been like funnier, like a lot more funnier parts. I was waiting for more humor. I think it was more so because I was like super emotional the entire movie. So I didn't want to cry, so I'm like, please do something funny, please. So I could take my emotions elsewhere. But Maui, it was really cool how the tattoos on his body kind of showed like the stories of him. Like that little guy, little Maui or whatever on there jumping everywhere. I think that was really cool how they did that. Also, I loved how they showed, you know, how they're doing the tatau. How they're doing the tattoo on the men, the chiefs and stuff. That was really cool that they added that in there. What else? The tapa cloth, everything. Where she was showing this, doing the story with it and stuff like that. I really liked that. What's something any dislikes? Do I have any dislikes? Sorry guys, I'm kind of just talking. I'm just going with it. I don't have a script, nothing. I'm just going with how I felt about the movie. Yeah, so I wish there was funnier parts in the movie. I did wish it was longer, like I didn't want it to end. Also, when they were out to sea, when Maui and Moana were out to sea, like it was kind of boring at some parts. Like, I don't know. It was just like, oh, we're in the middle of the ocean. We're just here. We're just here and we're just gonna sit here. Like, so I don't like movies like that. Like I want action, action, action. I just had such high hopes for Moana. So I think that's why I was kind of, like the whole time I was kind of critiquing the movie. Is that a word? I was like a critic the whole time. Like I was like, okay, what are they gonna do next? Come on, you better live up to my expectations. Other than that one, Te Fiti, I didn't even, I think it's Te Fiti. I don't know what I'm, so the one where there's like a lava monster, that's her, and I didn't even know, like, who would have thought that was her. So when she finally gets the stone back, Te Fiti turns into this beautiful mountain, volcano, whatever she is. Like, she's so beautiful, and it made me want to cry when Moana's just like, I am Moana. Whatever she was singing. She was singing a song and she was just walking through the ocean and giving the stone back, and that's when I was like kind of tearing up, because like I just felt like such a connection to the movie being a Polynesian, so that was most of the reason. Also seeing them on the boat, and also when she went into the cave where her grandma showed the boats and stuff in there. She like started beating the drums, and then all of a sudden it kind of showed like that they were voyagers and they used to voyage the sea and stuff like that, and then the ship started kind of disappearing because of what Maui did. So that kind of made me emotional, because showing the memories of like previously when they were voyagers and all this stuff, it kind of got to me a little bit. I'm trying to think what else. I don't want to leave anything out because I know I'm gonna edit this. I'm like, why did I say that? Why did I forget that? Oh, and then I wish Grandma Tala, I hope that's her name. That would suck if I was saying her name wrong the whole time. I wish she would have stayed alive longer. Like, it kind of was like, what, Grandma Tala died? Like, what? Like, it kind of just came out of nowhere. I know it had to happen for it to kind of connect where Moana had to leave or whatever, but I wish she would have stayed longer because she was like my favorite character for sure. So yeah, she was just my favorite character, so I wish she would have stayed in the movie a little bit longer, but I know it can't be like a 5-6 hour movie, so maybe they could have done a part 1, part 2, I don't know. But I wish she would have stayed alive longer. As far as the parents go, the parents were really nice. I think that's it. I wish PUA would have been in the, you know, the little pig. I thought he was in like the movie the entire time, but he was just in the beginning, and then in the end he wasn't on the boat and stuff. So, because I was like, where's PUA? I thought PUA was gonna be on the boat. Excuse me. But he wasn't. So the little chicken was on the boat, but the chicken cracked me up the whole time, like little idiot chicken. It just was so funny. And I know Maui was funny most of the time, but I wish that he would have been funnier. Man, I had such high standards for this movie. I think it was pretty good. It was just those parts that, like, they're just floating in the ocean. I wish more would have happened, basically. But other than that, I think it was really nice. Yeah, and that's about it. And also, I love how they didn't have, like, you know, with all the Disney princesses, they have, like, them falling in love with someone, stuff like that. Like, they didn't have that with Moana. That was like the first princess, I think, that they didn't have them falling in love with somebody else, because it's not all about that. You know, I'm glad it was just like her being strong and showing her strength. So I'm glad that they kind of left that out of this movie. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. I probably will watch it again because I was kind of being a critic the entire time. I wasn't really enjoying myself because I was just like, dang. I wish they would do this, I wish they would do that, I wish they would do I really like this, I really like that. Altogether, basically, to sum it up, I really did like the movie. I really wish there was another part to it. It wasn't like a Lion King or Mulan. Like, those are my 2 favorite Disney movies. I don't think it would be a favorite, honestly. But as far as just her being a Polynesian princess, I will put it in my favorite Disney movies. I think they did a pretty good job, though. I like how they really did their research, and all the characters in it. They had Dwayne Johnson, they had Troy Polamalu. I'm glad that they added them in there as well. So, but other than that, that's my feelings about it. I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. Let me know if you guys want me to do more reviews. Doesn't matter what it is, just reviews in general. It could be makeup reviews, it could be food reviews, it could be other movie reviews. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from me. And don't forget to comment down below so that I know it's real. And we'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.